What is up, guys? Slumpy Mudkip here, and today we got a good ass commentary. Today I'll be talking about the first time I smoked weed, over some gameplay, of course. Um, so first, it's not like any other story. I was actually really young, really young. I was, I think, in like the fifth grade. Yeah, I was in the fifth grade. I didn't really care. Like, it was at one point, in my life where it was just fuck it, do whatever I could do whatever I want. So yeah, so yeah, I'll just put some Call of Duty gameplay up, Black Ops 3, some shit like that. Um, yeah, let's get right to the story. So life event. I was living with no, my cousin was living with us in our pretty big house, and I had a friend, but he's not really gonna be in the story. But I had a friend that lived really close to me that I will be talking about a lot. Okay, so first off, to start this shit out, my dad and cousin were smoking, and I fucking caught them. I was like, shit. I went inside the garage because I saw them. I I opened the fucking door and then I smelt that shit. I was like, what the fuck's this? Because I've never smoked it. Before that shit, like, I didn't even know what weed was until my friend told me. Like, I didn't even know what a lot of shit was until I started hanging out with a different group of people. So yeah, so I smelled that shit. I was like, damn, it doesn't smell like a fucking cigarette. It smelled something like grass. It smelled, I don't know. Had this weird smell. So yeah, I opened the fucking garage. I saw them, and I was like, what are you guys doing? And then dad said, my dad actually, like, he didn't know what to say. He was like stuttering. My cousin was like, "Nah, we're just fixing up the garage, cause at the time we barely moved in and we had like a ton of fucking boxes. We didn't even use a garage. It was like we used it like a storage place. We didn't even put our cars in there. So he was like, "Oh, we're just cleaning up." And I was like, "What's that smell?" He was like, "Oh, we're smoking a cig." And I was like, "All right." Like, I didn't believe him, but I just I was curious, like, so I just fucking left, and then they went to go buy some beers. They went to this gas station. We lived really close by. 7-Eleven, some shit like that. And yeah, they went to go buy some beers. I'm pretty sure it was beer. And they never came back with anything, but they told me they were going to go to the gas station. So a week later, I come back to where they were smoking, and no one was at home. We had an early release at school, and I came back, and I look at that fucking stash they hid. They had so much fucking weed. Probably about an ounce. Yeah, it was about an ounce. And they wouldn't know if I fucking took like just a nug. They wouldn't notice. So I took a nug and I was like, how the fuck am I gonna smoke this? And I was like, I went inside the garage. I got the stash. I took the nug. I went inside my room to go make like a pipe. I used like this metal aluminum pen, and I fucking I fucking broke it and like put some tinfoil in there so I can make like a little bowl, like a straight shooter, something like that. And I fucking smoked it inside the garage, and my dumbass was coughing a shitload. I did not know how to smoke at all. I was just really curious. You're young, you're fucking curious. You wonder what happens, and then it wasn't a bad high actually. It was a fucking good ass high. I loved it. Like, when people first smoke weed, they get really paranoid, and then they never try it again. They're like, fuck that shit, I'm never doing it again. Yeah, that wasn't me. I was the type of nigga to fucking to fucking take a hit. So I took the hit, and the only bad part about that smoke sesh by myself was just the coughing. Like, I remember it burning my fucking. It burnt so bad my throat, my lungs were. It just really hurt. That was the worst part. But after that, like, I got really hungry, and that was the best part. Eating and then sleeping. It was, cause it was a long day at school. Like, even though it was minimum day, it was still. School's never fucking fun. You guys know that shit. It's never fucking fun. And I just, I was like, fuck it. So then I went to sleep, and then I woke up like 2 hours later. Hell of a good night's sleep. Not a good night's sleep, but, it was a good ass sleep. I fucking loved it. I was like, damn, I have to try this again. And since that day, I've just been getting my stash from my dad. So I've never really had to pay for weed. And I was like really lucky. I could have made money off this shit. I could have just took a gram every Friday, because they would my cousin and dad would probably buy an ounce every fucking week for their paycheck or some shit. They spend like, I don't know, half their paycheck, not half their paycheck, but a good amount of their paycheck on just an ounce. And yeah, so I could have made money easily, just took a gram every fucking week, add that shit up and sell it. But nah, it was really good. That pipe thing I made, that straight shooter, wasn't probably the best for my health, but it worked. And I didn't really care, I just wanted to get high. And it was a good high, guys. I really liked it. And I was like, damn, I want to get my friends into this. And I'll mention that story later. I'll talk about it. I'll do a commentary about it. If you guys want to fucking hear about that story, I'll make a video about it. Don't drop any likes, just I'll make a video about it soon. Yeah. So that was my story, guys. It was really, that high was really amazing. I liked it. I remember, here, let's take a minute to go back. I remember looking at that nug. It was fucking, like, it wasn't the best quality weed, but it was like, it had a lot of, like, crystals, THC crystals, you guys know? And at the time, I didn't know what that was. So I was looking at it, I was like, what the fuck, is this shit frozen? I don't know, it looked like frost. It looked really cool though. But the weed wasn't that, like, best quality. It was like, kind of brownish. It wasn't the best, but it wasn't the worst. It was decent weed. Had like orange hairs too. It was really nice. But yeah, guys, that's my fucking commentary for today. Drop a like, please. And have a good ass day, guys. That was my story. Peace.